What's up guys, this is Saiyan here coming at you with another booster opening video, and today finally we have another Gundam MS War video for you guys. I have got my hands on a few Wing Gundam boosters and one Oz booster. So we got 10 Wing Gundam and 1 Oz boosters, and we're gonna get cracking right away. I'm super excited. Hopefully we get a couple of nice little foils from this little lot that we got here. Excellent stuff. Come. So I'm gonna leave the Oz one to be the last. Okay. Just a little freebie, I suppose. Let's jump into the first Wing Gundam booster, and immediately I'm having troubles opening it. We might have to go to the trusty scissors to let them do the work for us, because this isn't going well. Not I'm super prepared for this video, guys, but it's one of those things. It's a one-shot thing. You start to open these and then that's it, they're gone. So so here we go into the first one. These cards don't really have any smell. Anyway, we have uncommons first, so we're gonna sniff out the order here. Gundam Death Scythe, really good card. Only MS cards with a specific type can defend against Gundam Death Scythe, which is really good until you start to play with Zeon and Earth Federation, where pretty much every suit has a type. Catherine Bloom, really good. Jeez, Memory Loss, amazing card. And we got a Peacecraft, so that is already an amazing start. That's my third Peacecraft. I was really hoping to get one of this particular card. Just avoid an event. That's really good. But also Memory Loss is a great one. So I'm happy with that. And then we got a Circus as well. That's another one that I was hoping to get. So here you go. An attack in MS card can't be defended this turn. So make something unblockable for 2 cost. That's really good. Same for Peacecrafts, it's 2 cost. The Shuttle, it's an alright little card. Helps you basically can swing with another MS card, and it makes these cards unblockable. Corsica Base, it's an okay one, I suppose. Decreases all Oz MS cards' clash points by 1. For a discard 3 card from a supply base, it's actually a very good. The only thing is you need to have 2. We've actually errated this card. You need to have more than 2 Oz MS cards in play for this to come down. We got Mercenary. It's okay. It's definitely a good pump, but probably Mega Neck Corps is better. Oz Transport Plane. Alright, and Howard. I think this is a superb start, actually. This is a superb start, because we got some very good uncommons, we got excellent rares, and we got some really good commons as well. Okay, so our second booster, I'm gonna try and leave here the rares we pull and the uncommons, if they're worthwhile looking at. Shenlong Gundam, a beast. When this guy swings, well, when your opponent has a battlefield down, it just gets +1 power, which is really good, actually. We got high power combat. This can be good, but it's a little bit, circumstantial. And we got Disputed Area, and I know the next 2 are rare, so I'm gonna put those into the bag. The Disputed Area is a really good battlefield card, because it comes down for free. You need to have more than 1 WGMS card out, so that means you need to have 2 suits down, and once basically you tap it kind of thing, and one of your guys gets a +1 clash point bonus. So that's a decent training. Again, saves one of your guys from being destroyed, which can be super useful. There's definitely a lot of destruction on the Oz side of things, so probably running a couple of trainings not really gonna hurt. Transport Trailer, just a solid 1-drop. You blow it up, you can take a card back from the dry dock to the top of your supply base, probably a Gundam or something like that. Experience counts, increase your clash points by a number of equal to your pilot cards in play. If you have a pilot heavy deck, this is exactly the way to go. We got a Meganeck, which can defend with a Sandrock. And our final common is an Ares. That's an amazing Ares. 3 clash for 3, sand and preemptive strike, just really good. No drawbacks, no nothing, just comes down, it's a beater, it's very good. And we have another Peacecraft, and another Circus. So maybe all of them, will have the same rare. That would be well funny. That would be superbly funny if we got the same rares 10 times. That would be, I might even throw up. How do you get the exact same 2 rares, 2 boosters in a row? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will start with the commons this time. And our first one is Cremata. Gives one of your cards sand, which can be good. An attacking Meganeck that can attack with Sandrock, that's alright. Covering fire. It's okay, but I'd rather run a pump, another Corsica base, and a mercenary. And then we have a surrender. We have a Troll Barn, that's a good card. It's a very good card actually. When an MS card with this pilot attached is destroyed, return both cards to your supply base and reshuffle. Another high power combat, and if you get another Circus and Peacecrafts, I'll be well disappointed. No. Luckily, no. We have a Triumphant Return and an Aftermath. So, Triumphant Return, return a destroyed pilot card of your choice from the dry dock to your hand. For a 1 cost, this is very good. Particularly, you want to run this guy with like Hero and other things, like they blow themselves up, then you bring them back. It's really good. Aftermath, if an MS card with an attached pilot is destroyed, the card's owner takes battle damage equal to the MS card's clash points. So it's direct damage, which Wing Gundam doesn't shy away from. It's not a lot of cards that do this for Wing Gundam, but as I tend to describe, Wing Gundam is a jack of all trades, master of none, because it does a little bit of everything, but it doesn't specialize in anything, and that's exactly true to the anime. You know, the different pilots, they all do different things. They're all very different from each other. Whereas Oz is an organization. Obviously, they have a lot of resources. They have a lot of political influence. So clearly, they're going to stir a lot of shit up. Alright, next booster, we got the Shuttle. Oz Transport Train. We got Training. Another Transport Trailer. Experience counts. We have another Death Scythe for an uncommon. Again, only MS cards with type can defend against it. We got Selipo. We got another Memory Loss, which is always a good card to have. We got an Instructor H and a Howard's Repair Shop. So Howard's Repair Shop is brilliant when you're running a Death Scythe deck. It's super good. And Instructor H it's quite expensive to activate because it costs you 3 cards from the top of your supply base, but you can take a pilot from your choice, from your dry dock, and you put it at the bottom of your supply base. And you can use this once every turn, so it's pretty good. You definitely need a bit of a build around, but it's definitely not the worst rare in the game, for sure. But there are better ones than Instructor H. It's definitely towards the bottom of the rare list. Okay, next booster we have Experience Counts. This is Mission Failure. Absolutely no fucking clue what this card is supposed to do. Why would you pay 3 to then decrease your clash points by 2 on a suit? I just don't know. Time to Rest basically does what where is our guy? Trying to remember his name, and I'm pulling a blank here. Rashid. So it gives somebody sand, and for this turn it can defend with an additional MS card, which is really important in the current rules of the game, because normally every suit can attack and defend alone, but this card for 2 cost, you can actually have the suit that you play Time to Rest to be able to block or defend with another suit. Wow, that came out hard. Transport trailer. We got Mega Neck. Moving on to the uncommons, we have a Hemi Arms. Really good card. You don't attack. You just basically -2 something. And if the with effects like this, if somebody's clash points reaches 0, I believe they're destroyed. I'm not quite sure where we are currently on movements on that. Level 5 colony, it's alright, but this card is pretty good. 3 for 3 preemptive strike. The Ares is a little bit better. And I swear to God, guys, what the fuck is going on here? Another Peacecrafts, another Circus. That is that's interesting. That's 3 boosters out of 5 that had exactly the same rares. And it's not like I needed the playset out of those because I already had 2 of each, I think. There's always something with these boosters, isn't there? Anyway, we got San Gabriele School, another Corsica base, transport trailer, Minister Dalian, experience counts. Moving on to uncommons, we have a Chang Wu Fei. That's a sweet pilot. Good to have Catherine Bloom. And then, boom, a Geo Maxwell gold card. Okay, let's look at this guy. So for a 2 cost, increase your clash bonds by 1. And when an MS card with this pilot attached is destroyed, return this card to the bottom of your supply base. So it's basically a pilot that you're never really going to lose because it's not going to hit the dry dock. It will always be able to be in your deck as long as you play it comes into battle. And it's a freaking gold card as well, so that makes me very happy. Very, very happy. Okay, moving on to the next booster. Now I've even forgiven the 3 copies of Circus and Peacecrafts that we weren't quite looking for. 3, 4, 5. Okay, these go to the bottom. Geo comes here. Shining to the camera a little bit. And we start off with a transport trailer, another mission failure that you might as well burn as soon as you pull it. Birthday party, void any effects of a pilot card placed on the MS dock for this turn. So as long as you have a dock pilot, you play this and you void any effects of that card. It's really good against shit like Dr. J and things like that that really help your opponent to get, you know, to sort of get a better setup. An Oz transport plane, and we have a Howard. Moving on to the uncommons, we have another Sally Poe. We have a Troy Barton. It basically does what Geo does, but Geo gives it a +1 as well, so that's pretty cool. We have another Heavy Arms, so it -2s instead of attacking, and we have an Aftermath, and boom, we got a Hero Yui. So we have a foil as well, ladies and gents. We looked at the Aftermath, we haven't seen Yui. So, Yui is a 2 cost, again, increases your clash points by 1, similar to Geo. Decrease clash points of any card defending AMS card with this pilot attached by 1. So it's technically, he basically has a +2. But instead of giving you the actual +2, you get the +2 when you're attacking. You get +1 when you're defending. But I think pulling a duo and a hero is amazing. And we still have 3 boosters to go from the Wing Gundam stuff. So let's go through these, and then we're gonna get to the final Oz Works booster as well. Okay, I have seen one of the uncommons, not the end of the world. Okay, put the rest to the back. Now, guys are gonna laugh, but this Leo is the mini Death Scythe H custom. Because it does exactly the same. Except that your H custom has C, and it is a stunning card. But this is your budget. Okay, so if you don't have your H custom, run a Leo. It's not gonna kill you to run both actually in a deck. Okay, I like this Leo one, guys. It's a good card. Okay, finally seeing some different cards here. The Old Alliance's Space Colony. That's a good one. Just increases MS Claws' clash points by 1, and you need to have 2 Wing Gundam cards in play. Wing Gundam suits in play. Another Dalian, another Rashid, another Ares, and I said this is a very, very good attacker. We have a Sandrock, which gets a +1 if your opponent has a battlefield in play. Another Shenlong, and we have a Troy Barton. And for the rares, we have another Circus and another... Not the Peacecrafts. Thank God. We got a Heavy Arms custom here, guys. That is dope. That is amazing. That is just so good. So increase clash points by 1 when this card attacks. It's just another beater. It's just really solid. It's a 4 clash for 4, but you actually get a 5. If you put hero on this guy, you got a 5 clash, a defender, a 7 clash attacker. Just amazing, amazing stuff. Wow. Now, talking about Circus, I got like 6 copies now. Here we go, we got 2 playsets. I mean, we're not gonna get bummed out about stuff like that when we pulled 2 foils and a gold. That is just superb anyway. Whatever happens now, we are happy with it. Okay. We got a Maganak here for our commons. We got a Shuttle, we got a Mission Failure, we got a Mercenary, and we got an Old Alliance Space Colony. Moving on to uncommons, we have a Death Sight, a Sandrock, and a Shenlong, and another Peacecrafts. But we got another gold. Guys, we either pull fucking Peacecrafts or Circus, or we pull a gold or a foil. It's not a bad trade-off, because to be fair, both the Circus and the Peacecrafts are amazing rares. I'd much rather pull them 1,000 times than another Howard's Repair Shop, because I already have like tons of those as well. Aftermath, I'm not a big fan on, a big fan of even, but yes, baby. So, Relena is a 2-cost. She's a dog pilot. Void all MS cards' effects, even your own. This card remains in effect until destroyed. This is an ongoing effect. You play a Relena, and basically all the suits become vanilla. So you kind of want to make sure that you have some way of defending your dog pilots. But Wing Gundam does a lot of amazing stuff. I mean, you know, on immediate observation, it always looks like Oz is the stronger. But trust me, guys, Wing Gundam is a very, very strong faction to be in. Because if you got Relenas in your deck and you got Peacecrafts in your deck, your opponent's really gonna struggle to get your Relenas off, and your opponent's really gonna struggle to do all the removals, because you hopefully gonna be running with your Peacecrafts. As long as you find a way to recycle the Peacecrafts back into your deck, what you can do is you can basically have a fairly event-heavy deck. You can make sure that you do get your guys in that swing, but with Relena, you basically even the playing field. You can basically just run whatever you want. Run the cheapest with the highest clash with Relena, and that maybe gets the job done with some good event support. Okay, the last booster, and for 5 guys, we've had some amazing pulls here already. Even if we don't find anything else, I am super happy with what we found. But we got another Ares, we got a Rashid, we got a Minister Dalian, We got a space colony. We have a Death Scythe Light. We have a level 5 colony. We have a high power combat. And oh my god, we have another foil. Holy Christ! So the winner's Villa Basement, amazing for a Sandro deck, just as the Howard's Repair Shop, amazing for Death Scythe. These two events, they really shine. They are very cheap. They do some really good stuff. But let's focus on the foil, which is the incomplete Viate. So talking about Relana, running with Viate and Mercurius, those are 4 clash for 2 cost, and if you have Relana down, these guys will not be destroyed after battle, because Relana is going to negate that. So this is an amazing place to be. This is also my 3rd copy of Viate, so finally we got the playset, and I absolutely love this card, guys. I have been loving this from the get-go. It's just something about it that I always enjoy. I still don't have any of the matching Mercurius, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not the end of the world. You can really run a solid deck with running 3 Relanas, running the 3 Viate, 3 Mercurius, scatter out, and you got like super strong stuff. As long as like you're running the was it Corsica base, or whichever it was that allows you to. Yeah, sorry. So the Corsica base, I was talking about Irata, I was reading the card wrong. Of course, it decreases all Oz MS cards' clash points by 1. So you get this card down when you got like a Viate down, maybe some other guys that are just generally cheap and good. Get Corsica base down. Obviously, Relana doesn't have an impact on battlefields. You just minus your opponent's Oz attackers. Of course, this is more of a side deck card, but you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of strategy that you can do here. So look at that. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. We have got 2 golds, 3 foils, and we have our final bonus Oz deck. Booster. Music cutting out, of course. Why not? 4, 5. There you go. So in Oz, we have an Auto. We have a Taurus, and it's a good Taurus as well. We have a Tregos, which is not super good. We have the Vanilla Ares, which is 2 cost 3 attacks, actually not bad. Old Space Colony. Moving on to the uncommons, we have a Military Action, which is a sweet little card, but it's a side deck card really. This Pisces is really good. We got Camouflage, and guys, I'm not kidding you. I have just pulled a super amazing foil Lucrezia Annoying. I wanted this card for so long. I absolutely love this card. First of all, Lucrezia is the hottest in the show in my opinion. And second of all, she is great. She adds Preemptive Strike and increases your clash points by 1 when attacking or defending with Zex Marquis or Miliardo Peacecraft. So the Zex that we get in the starter already has Preemptive Strike, but the Oz Miliardo Peacecraft is solid with this Lucrezia Annoying. Plus, we have an Ares, not this one, but there is another Ares that I think it gets another clash point if Lucrezia Annoying is piloting it. So she's a very solid card, even though she might not look it on the surface, but she's a really good card. I'm super happy to have pulled this. Look at this, guys. Oh, definitely worth the wait. Listen, I have been waiting for these boosters for like over 2 months, but now they are here. Check this out. We've got 2 gold. We've got 2 gold. And we've got 4 foils. check this shit out. We got a Lucrezia, we have a Hero, we have a Gundam Heavy Arms Custom, and we have a Vi-8. Boom. And on that note, Bus Saiyan, signing out. Peace, YouTube.